Okay, so this is the new Delorean Alpha 5, and Supercar Blondie was able to get access to the car. If you haven't seen the video, go check it out right now. She does a lot better job at going over it than I will. But here's our kind of first, this is at least my first glimpse of the Alpha 5. So what we can see from the website is a sleek two-door gull-wing door coupe with a very nice design, long hood. Kind of looks like, just to compare it to something, it looks a little bit like the Ferrari F12, I would say, just because it's in red here as well, which is a very nice look. Very sporty, professional, but also has that kind of serious and business aspect to it. And we see a very fresh little front spoiler like in the new Dodge Charger Daytona SRT. And overall, the car just looks sharp and sleek. We also see the sunshade ribs, or whatever it's called, on the rear window, which I personally like a lot. It brings me that old school muscle car, Mustang Boss kind of feel to it. Here are some numbers from the website. 0 to 60, estimated time is 2.99 seconds, and this is the base performance model. I'm not exactly sure what kind of different models they're expecting to release, but I'm just reading off the numbers for the base performance model. A top speed of 155 miles per hour. These are all estimated. A range 300 plus miles, which is good, and that comes from the 100 plus kilowatt hour battery, which is good. A good drag coefficient as well. She does a great job going over the car. I highly recommend you check out her video. She mentions the bracelet that you kind of get with the car, so I'll let her just talk through some of that.
Now this right here, you got to check this out, actually does some really cool stuff. Say you're leaving your daughter at home and you're going to work for the day, you give this to your daughter, and what it does is it detects your daughter's heartbeat, and you're going to feel it in the driver's seat here, as well as the body temperature of the person that you've given this to.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that. A really cool feature though is how you open the car.
You swipe it and watch what happens. Here we go.
That was pretty sick. So the car feels very much alive. It has its very unique personality, a lot of these cool gadgets and gimmicks that makes the whole thing very entertaining, very special.
What is really cool is you're gonna have a choice between modern day dials or going back in time to the 80s, where you get the original look of the dials from the original DMC-12.
I guess production starts in 2024. They're looking to make 9,531 units, and they're aiming for about $175,000 price tag on this. The charging port has been integrated in a pretty cool way. That looks kind of cool, the way they did it. And up in the gull wings is it's a glove box, but it has a magnetic seal so it doesn't fall out when the gull wings pop open. So yeah, you need to check out Supercar Blondie's video to come to a full conclusion on what you feel about this car. Let me know in the comment section below. This is pretty random, but I thought it was pretty cool. You see the Tesla sign here. Tesla cars have their own lane at the US-Mexico border, so if you're in a Tesla car, you can just place yourself in this lane instead, at this border right here. Nuevo Laredo. The economy minister of Nuevo Leon, the politician said it was an incentive awarded to Tesla, so it's a way to get people to locally aim for a Tesla car if they can get their hands on one of those. The world's first electric timber truck has been delivered in Sweden, and it can haul 80 tons. So we see a Scania truck right here. And what the companies are calling a world's first, Scania has delivered its first electric timber truck to SCA, Europe's largest private forest owner. The all-electric timber truck has a massive capacity of 80 tons. They're based in Södertälje, Sweden, with 110 years of experience. Well, those 110 years are not electric experience. Yeah, despite its long history, it's just beginning to enter the EV space. It's debuting its long-haul electric truck. This is awesome. This is amazing. The company shared a roadmap to electrification through 2030. So what are they looking to do? Okay, 10%, 50%. Yeah, one thing I'm worried about all this is just the massive amounts of batteries that need to be produced and charged. I mean, this is all happening so fast. I hope our infrastructure can handle all of this. But in general, this is great. This is what should be happening. The truck will be recharged using 180 kilowatt. Good God, that's so much. Wow. That's insane. That's hundreds of amps, probably. I don't even know how much that is. Oh God. Speaking of batteries, Panasonic is building a battery factory in Kansas to supply Tesla with the new 4680 cells. So this is amazing for Tesla. Panasonic is helping them supply these battery cells for the 4680 cell. It's a big investment of billions of dollars, but they're probably gonna make all that money back pretty damn fast. So this is all in Kansas. There's gonna be a lot of new jobs opening up in Kansas. Speaking of batteries again, the battery industry threw a 100th birthday party for its father. So in 1981, the first portable electronic device hit the market. It was a Sony handheld video camera. The secret behind the camera was a new powerful battery, the lithium-ion battery. John Goodenough, he turns 100, so congratulations, happy birthday to John Goodenough. These are the kind of people that completely revolutionize our society, and we don't give them enough credit while they're still here. We're always celebrating them in textbooks, looking back. We should all strive to appreciate we should all strive to really appreciate these people now while they're here with us, to acknowledge other people's successes and ideas, products and inventions and engineering, because ultimately that's what makes everyone's lives better and the environment greener, humanity to technologically advance. Let's stop celebrating these people 100 years after their life, but now. I found this very interesting. Kodak to use film manufacturing machines to make EV batteries. So that's pretty interesting because you have this roll that rolls out the film, but batteries are kind of made the same way, I guess, with 3 materials sandwiched together, and then you kind of roll that up into a cylinder or like a battery cell. So that's kind of an interesting or ingenious way of taking something and turning it into a new possibility. So they might be using those machines to roll battery cells. So let's take a look at one of these machines.
This is the final product here, coming right off. Yep, 260 feet per minute. So what we watch here is we watch our tape.
These machines are probably $70-80 million worth of machines. They wanted to sell them for $2 million, so that's a huge loss, right? Like 78 million, $68 million of loss. So the CEO of Kodak says, no, we have to put these machines back to work. It's an incredible piece of equipment. It's in that moment Continenza goes on to say that he realized accidentally that George Eastman made a battery company. He just didn't know it. It's identical to making film and coating on batteries. And here we see kind of the film support manufacturing process. So what is it called? Grinding, reactors drying, a melt screw, a filter, fine melt screw, a wheel, coating, drafting and tenoring, coating again, accumulator, rolling and cutting, packaging and storing, right? So step 11 and 12, if they could make that into some kind of battery thing, perfect. Step 10 as well, you have these kind of sandwiched materials that you can kind of roll into a cell. So it's kind of brilliant. Let's see how that works out. So if you want, you can invest in Kodak stock right now and see it shoot up in a couple of years. Alright, so that's all for me. Thank you for watching EVPM. Thank you for being a kind, friendly EV enthusiast. That's staying updated with me and going along for the ride. I'm trying to make this something that produces a lot of value in the long run. But thanks you for sticking with me, and I appreciate you. See ya.